Hey guys, Sonoscopes here. I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Top 10 Favorites Countdown. So let's get started. The first one here is Samurott. There's many reasons why I like Samurott. The most important reason is because I used him in Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. He's a very good starter, and there's just no reason why you wouldn't want to use him. Probably the most reliable out of the three that you could pick. And he looks probably the best. I know how everybody has their first generation starter. Well, this is mine. His name is Venusaur. Surprisingly, I did not pick Charizard like most of you guys did. Or, if you guys didn't pick him, you probably picked Blastoise. I actually picked this guy because, I don't know, I just didn't really like Charmander because to me, he wasn't really that good. Then I realized that he was better. But this is my first ever Pokemon. The first ever Pokemon I actually used in a team. And I used him a lot when I was playing Fire Red on my computer. So that was number 9. This is number 8. This is Muk. So isn't much that you can really do with Muk. He's a really good poison type. One of the only poison types in the first generation. He is a very reliable team partner. And besides his very uncreative design, Muk the Blob. But besides that, he's a really good Pokemon. I don't really look at movesets, so I don't really know if he has a good one. I'm just assuming he does. Well, for a poison type, at least in the first generation, when he could have gotten just owned by a psychic type. So that was that, and that was number 8. This one's actually a very unusual choice. I picked Ledian. I used it in Pokemon Soul Silver when I replayed it for the 5,000th time. And it was pretty good. I wanted to try a new team. It stood out among my team. Surprisingly, nobody. It's actually a really good Pokemon. It's very underestimated and not many people use it, so that's why it's number 7. Here is Nuzleaf. It is a very good Pokemon. I personally love it. It's great. Has a great typing. And just very good Pokemon. Pretty good stats. I don't really do competitive battling. I just play the story mode. Once in a while I'll go online and play, but it's a very good Pokemon if you're looking for a grass type in Generation 3 if you happen to pick Mudkip or Torchic. So that's why I used it, because I picked Mudkip. I picked Mudkip and I named it like. No pun intended. And the 5th pick in the Pokemon draft is Buizel. Buizel is a very good early water type that you can get. Floatzel is extremely good. I picked Buizel because just how good it is at the beginning of the game. And it honestly has an awesome design. I use it almost every time if I'm not using Gyarados and Platinum, so that's why it stands where it is. And number 4 is right now. This one is Ninetales. Ninetales is kind of the counterpart to Arcanine. Arcanine, most people would pick if Fire instead of Ninetales, because most people played the opposite version that Ninetales wasn't able to be used in. I started when I played Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green for the first time. I actually played Fire Red on my friends, but when I actually played a mountain game, I had Leaf Green. I played with Ninetales. Full picks was terrible, so Ninetales deserves this spot because Ninetales is just a flat out beast. And number 3, by the way, just got into the final 4. Congrats. And number 3 is Donphan. Donphan is a very good ground type in the 2nd generation. You can catch its pre-evolution Phanpy in the very early in the game. It takes a little while to evolve, but it's all worth it. And it's just a flat out beast. I honestly, I think I've used it twice. It's a very good Pokemon, just great stat-wise. Some stats might be a little flat. I don't quite remember what it was good at. I don't think it was the fastest, but besides that, it's a great Pokemon, and that's why it earned my number 3 spot. And keeping classy with staying Gen 1, my number 2 pick just happens to be Magmar. It was a very good fire type, considering, as you know, I picked Venusaur, so before, this is also another option for a fire type. Yeah, if you didn't pick Ninetales or Arcanine, if you just didn't want to use one, this is a very good choice. It is an extremely strong Pokemon, one of my favorites. That's why I earned my number 2 spot, and that's when Ninetales is back at number 4. Just prefer this one a little bit better. Ninetales obviously has better stats, just to have a little bit more comfortable while using Magmar than Ninetales. That's all. And now for the big Shazam. We got Alakazam. Ran accidentally a little bit. And, this is one of my favorite Pokemon. I've just liked it ever since I was a little kid. Back when I played Red and Blue, and it was... I'm gonna bring in some, side games, like Pokemon Stadium. It was a flat-out beast. Him and Kadabra, depending on which one had Side Beam. No matter what you did, you could just own, like, no matter what Pokemon you were facing, no matter if it was super effective, not very effective, or just normal effective. This Pokemon was the Pokemon that you should always go with. It's just the beast. It's a beast. And that was my top 10 Pokemon countdown. Subscribe if you want to see more countdowns. I might do my top 10 least favorite Pokemon. But, and if you guys want to see more, leave a like down below. Also, comment if you want to see more. And peace!